Hi boys and girls, I'm back. And I just want to get you ready for tomorrow's experiment. We're going to make things disappear. Ooh. So if you're going to join me tomorrow, first of all, it's very important tomorrow that you have an adult sitting right with you and helping you, because we're going to work with something that can be dangerous. But it's in everybody's household. I just don't think you should maybe handle it. So for tomorrow's experiment, I'd like you to have a clear glass because we want to be able to see color. And in that glass, you can fill it about 3/4 of a way. You're going to need some food coloring. Again, this has almost become a staple in a lot of our experiments. I am going to be using a dropper, but if you have maybe if you have a straw, or maybe if you just have a spoon that you can dip something in and pour in, that's fine. Something that we can slowly drop into the water, because what we're going to drop in the water is going to be bleach. Now, again, I want to make sure that there's going to be a parent with you, because bleach is something really that you shouldn't handle too much, especially as a little kid. So I want somebody there to help you. So tomorrow, we are going to be doing disappearing act. So please join me tomorrow at 10 o'clock for Miss Sue's Curiosity Club. Thank you. Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Sue. It's Curiosity Club time. And today we're doing a disappearing act. That's right. We're doing some magic. Not really. It's science. But I'm going to show you how to do something really cool. So today we are working with bleach, so make sure your mom and dad is right there with you, and I don't want you doing this without them. And only they should deal with the bleach. So what we're going to do is we are going to disappear some color. So what we're using today is a glass of clear water, some food coloring, some bleach, but I have put it in a little container here. I'm also using a dropper because I want to control the bleach. You can, if your parents are there, they can use a little spoon to drop it in or something like that, but I do not want you touching this. I want you watching the magic. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have a clear glass of water, not full, it's just a little bit half, and I'm going to put some food coloring in. I think I'm going to start with some yellow. So I'm going to put like 1-2 drops of yellow in there. I'm going to stir it up a little bit, and I'll hold it next to this white thing, and you can see that yes, it is pretty yellow. Okay? So what happens is the bleach reacts with the food coloring in the water, and bleach is something that your parents use to make things really white because they take out all the grass stains, the dirt. It makes things disappear, color. So I'm going to show you how this works. I'm going to take a little bit of my bleach, and I'm putting some in my dropper right now. And I'm going to do a couple squirts. 1, 2, I'm going to do just a little bit more. 3. Remember the yellow that was in there, our colored water? Look at it now, clear. That's because the bleach made the color disappear, which is pretty neat. I thought yellow was pretty easy because it's light. Let's try it with a darker color. So this time I think I'll do a little blue. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put 1, 2. Let's hope this works. So we're going to stir that around a little bit. I'll hold it up to my white thing here, and you can see it is blue. I probably should have only put one in, but I put two in. I'm going to take my bleach, and I use my dropper as a control, and I'm going to do one. I might do more bleach for this one because it's darker. Two. I see it getting a little lighter. Three. Four. Let's let that sit just a minute. While this is sitting, well, hopefully that'll turn. But I wanted to talk to you too about other things. You know, you don't just have to use bleach to wash something out and take out color. If you've ever noticed, if you have curtains by the window that are kind of a dark color, if they're there day after day, month after month, year after year, and you finally take them down and put them next to a curtain that wasn't on a sunny window where the sun came in, you'll notice a difference because it starts to take the color out of the curtain. Have you ever gone to the pool and seen a lifeguard? If you've ever seen a lifeguard somewhere, that lifeguard sits in the sun up on his tall chair every day from the beginning of the summer to the end. If you looked at his hair at the beginning of summer, it might be a dark color. But if you look at it at the end of the summer, it's going to be lighter because the sun has taken away some of the color and bleached out his hair. Let's take a look at this. You remember how dark blue it was? Well, it's not quite as dark, but it's getting there. It's getting lighter. You can use this experiment at home with your parents. Try different colors. Some colors wash out really easy and some colors don't. That's just the way of it. I have also done this experiment with paints where I put a drop or two of paint in the water. And the paint, and sometimes the paint even works better to be taken out with your little dropper. So today we did a little bit of a disappearing act, which is fine, and we learned a little bit about how color gets washed out, how color gets disappeared sometimes. It's not magic, it's science. And you remember that, boys and girls. I just have one note for you about my challenges for the summer. If you've been following, every week I do my experiment on Monday, and then during the week I post some kind of a challenge for you. And some of you have been following it and doing it, and you've shown me some pictures, and I really appreciate that. But for the summer, I'm doing something different. My challenges every week will be challenges of acts of kindness. And I will post one a week starting this Thursday. Something that you can do to spread a little love in this world and a little kindness.